Well, hey guys, how's everyone doing today? I told you guys I would come on here. I had to make a quick video because I've seen some stuff. And that's taken care of now. Everybody's keeping their eyes out for it, so I'm not worried about it. So, how's everyone doing? Hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing pretty good. How's everyone doing today? Hope everybody's having a great day today. It rained for a little while, but it stopped. Yeah, I guess it's better than snow, right? I'd rather have rain than snow. Yeah, it rained for a little bit, but it stopped now, so like I said, I'd rather have that than snow. It's much better. And it still gets the ground nice and wet for people that want to do cookouts and stuff. Or not cookouts, campfires and stuff. We got 3 people. What do we got? Who do we got in here today? How's everyone's weekend going? I just got up a little while ago. I watched some TV and here I am. I unblocked everybody from my block list. Until I'll let the trolls talk when they come in, as long as they're not weird, and I'll give them a chance to speak, and then I'll get rid of them at the end if they come in. So, giving everybody that I can here, because I know they can't really do anything, so I'm not worried about the trolls. It's really nice out there today, other than the rain. It's pretty nice out. So I'm happy. I'm up and everything's ready to go here. We got 2 people in here. Everybody's welcome, like I said. As long as people aren't weird in the chat, no drama, and be respectful, right? That's we had 2 people in here for a minute. I don't know. I know we have some lurkers lately, but that's all right. You get those every now and then on YouTube, the lurkers. Well, that's all right, right? Right. It's still a view for you when you just get the lurkers, right? I'm not too worried about them. We got 3 again. Everybody's welcome, like I said. Who do we got? What do we got in here? How's your guys' day going? I want to hear from you guys. You can speak. And it goes back. I don't know what that is. I guess they're getting ready to come in and spam me, or somebody's getting ready to spam me or something. Because I got 1 like. I appreciate that. Yeah, I kept going up from 3 to 1. Hey, Zop. Hey, Dalton. Thanks for coming in. How have you been doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Appreciate you coming in. How have you been doing? I had to put out a short video because I've seen my old name that I used to use in other people's chats, so I figured they're trying to start trouble, but I'm not too worried about it. Well, how's your day going? I appreciate you giving me a thumbs up. We got 3 people. I was wondering, it went to 3, and then it dropped back down to 2, and then, I don't know, I guess we got some lurkers in here this morning. which that's all right too. I mean, I've unblocked everybody from my list so they can come in here and say what they need to say before I block them for good. I mean, the trolls. I am doing good, working on Twitch because I am not happy with YouTube. I heard about. I'm sorry to hear that, Dalton. Yeah, I wouldn't let the trolls bother you. I mean, they're tough sometimes. They really are. Hopefully, I hope you can stay on YouTube. Um, you know, Twitch, I don't really go on Twitch because I heard they have more of the doxing over there, people putting out your address and getting you swatted. And so I figured I'd just stay on here. And I'm sorry to hear that they're bothering you. They should really stop. Sorry, I'm just unplugging my computer. I don't want to overcharge it because this is pretty new computer. Well, it's not that old, but yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Dalton. I really hope they can leave you alone. You know, because we like having you on. I like having you come to my channel. It's nice, good support. You know. Like I said, I unblocked all the trolls I had here, and they don't seem like they want to talk anymore, which is all right. I had a fake Nick Welch account. Be right back. All right, Dalton, take your time. I appreciate you coming in, and you know, we enjoy having you on YouTube. So my advice is just not to let the trolls bother you. Just block them, and sometimes it's hard to ignore them. And I understand that sometimes you can't ignore what they say. You got to address it. But just try to ignore it and block them because they're childish. And you're a good person and you act like a good person on here from what I see. So don't let them bother you. That's my advice. I mean, they're really tough. They shouldn't be bothering anybody. It's ridiculous that people can't come on here and talk with their friends that some of them they know personally. They can't come on here and talk with them because of trolls. It's very sad. I'm really sorry to hear about it. Because I know about the trolls all too well. They've trolled me a lot, but I try to ignore it as much as I can. It gets hard sometimes. I understand it gets hard sometimes, but it's good to just everybody to try their best to stay on here and cope with it the best that they can, because they need to really stop doing that to people. It's not right, and that's the only reason I don't go to Twitch personally, because I heard it might not be true, but I've heard there's more issues like that over there. It's probably the same as YouTube, maybe a little worse, who knows, but I've looked at it over there. I've never made an account. When they kept reporting my channels, I was going to make one over there to see about streaming, but I heard there's some really bad trolls over there, worse than over here on YouTube, so I figured I'd stay on here and just deal with it, and they were leaving me alone for a period of time, but then they trolled me, which is okay, it just shows that they don't have a life when they troll people like that, or threaten people, or put out their address, or do any of that stuff. I mean, it's crazy what they do on here, But me personally, I'm not too worried about it because they don't have my address, so they can't really do that kind of stuff. Which I feel bad for the people that do have their address out there because of what these trolls do. It really is. We got 3 people again. Everybody's welcome. I don't know. I don't think we got any lurkers. I don't know. Maybe could be somebody typing something. Sometimes it takes a little while. But we got 3 people in here. I'd like to see, it would be good to see 3 thumbs up. That would be nice. Even though I don't do it for that, it would still be a nice thing, and see some messages in here maybe. If they're nice messages, of course. But I'm happy to see you in here, Dalton, and I know they've been, watched some of your videos, and I don't think it's right what they do. You're back. Welcome back, Dalton. Yeah, I don't think it's right what they've been doing to you. Um, because it's not right. They need to leave people alone and let people live their own lives on here. It's because you didn't do anything to anybody else, so I don't know why they do it. A lot of the accounts that are trolling this year have been made this year. Like some of them have been made from January. A lot of the accounts this year I've noticed that are going and trolling people. I've noticed they've been made this year or the end of last year, 2020. You know, so a lot of them nowadays are newer accounts that I've never seen harassing people. So they shouldn't. That just shows that they don't know what they're talking about because they haven't been on YouTube long enough. If that's the case, if they've only really joined the share, which I doubt, they've been on YouTube for years, but they still don't know anybody. So I mean, they should just leave people alone and do their own thing, which they don't want to do. That's why there's a lot of these problems on here for a lot of people. Because they don't want to do their own thing and leave people alone like they should be. But on here, I'll automatically block somebody if they come in here harassing anybody, even though I've unblocked all the trolls. I want to see if they have the guts to come back after the stuff they've said on this channel and many other channels, And I heard there's this troll community out there called the Tabbits. Yeah, the Tabbits. I've heard of them. Apparently, they've been on YouTube for years. One lady said, but they haven't been on YouTube for years. I supported this one guy over the summer. Not going to say his name because I don't support him anymore because I didn't agree with what he was doing and who he was talking to on here. But that's my opinion, He was getting trolled by the Tabbits, and apparently somebody said they've been on YouTube for years. I don't think that's true because I've only seen them in the summer of 2020. That's the first time I've ever seen that troll community, and there's like 150 of them. So I'm gonna keep my eyes out for that too because they use people's names and pictures and call it, like, for example, if there was a person named James on here, for example, I'm just making up somebody's name. If there was somebody on here, James, and they had a picture in the channel, they would put up their picture on an account and name it James Tabbit. So they like to put people's pictures up and harass people. It's not right. That's what those people do. But they've never really bothered me. But they just like to play games, and they think it's funny to do it. I think it's pretty childish, but I think you should just block them, and if there needs to be something to be addressed, you should definitely address it, because some of the trolls that come in, you can't just block and get over it, You gotta address it, because there's some things that they say that you can't let go, because they ruin your friendships with other people by saying what they say. They've done that to me. Hey, Dave, thanks for coming in. Yeah, I saw your comment, Dave. I gave it a like and a heart emoji, or one of those heart things. Hey, you. Hey, Dave. Yeah, I'm glad to see Dalton in here. He just came in. I guess the trolls are bothering him again, which they shouldn't be. Dalton, buddy, Dave says. Yeah. And I know I got a few lurkers in here, but that's all right, because I've unblocked everybody on the block list, like you said, Dave, and we'll just time them out and block them at the end, because I want to see if they have the guts to come back after what they've said to everybody over the years and on my channel. So, but I do appreciate the watch time, like I said on my video earlier, to the ones that do lurk and leave nasty comments and stuff. So, but if any of the ones that have been harassing Dalton or anybody else on here if there are any of those people are watching now, you should really stop, because it's going to lead to trouble just for you trolls, because they're going to end up, after this whole thing in the world is over, and everybody gets vaccinated and everything could get back to normal, they're going to start tracing IP addresses. So I would stop if I were you trolls that are harassing people. At Dave Larson, hi, Dalton says. Yeah, I'm happy to see Dalton in here. He hasn't come in a lot, but I understand people are busy, So I do appreciate when he does come in, and sometimes we get new people every now and then, which is nice too. It's nice to see. And I heard your kitchen is almost done, Dave. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good on that. Yeah, our project that we're doing, me and my dad, we're clearing up the a lot of the trees that we can, so that way when we get it cleared next year, it won't cost as much. So that's what we're doing. We've been doing our project too, so I'm happy to see that people are making progress on what they're doing. What we're doing is coming a long way too, which I'm happy about. So feels good to get hard work done. It gives you something to do, and it's a good thing, You're doing something good for yourself. Making progress, and it's fun to look at all your work when you're done. It's feels good to see all the hard work you do. Once you do something like that, like do a kitchen or do what we're doing, clearing out the trees in the front. We're gonna leave the ones in the back because we still like the ones in the back. A lot of people around here have them in the back. Mostly everybody does around here. This is a heavily wooded area. You're just like Tina. Stop talking about trolls all the time. You go live too. Something different. God loves you all, but Doug. Are you kidding me? Yeah, see, don't block that. Don't block that. That was the fake Nick Welch account. Why are you bringing me into your Doug drama, Nick Welch? If that's the real you, why are you bringing me into that? I'm not just like Tina. If anything, Tina speaks the truth on you freaking trolls. At Nick Welch, fake account. Yeah, I know. I unblocked it because I want to see what it has to say. Yeah, and then you retract your message, you little pussy. See, that's what they do. You give them an open platform to speak, and then they come in here and retract their message. Why are you coming in here talking about Doug and Tina? They're doing their own thing, just like I am. So why are you bringing their names in here? I don't understand it. I really don't. And I'm allowed to talk about trolls because they're coming in here harassing everybody. They're harassing Dalton. They're harassing all kinds of people on here. Some of them that you guys don't even know. So I suggest you stop and look at what you're doing. If I know that's the fake Nick Welch, but what have I ever done to you? Answer that question. I want to know what I've ever done to you for you to come in here and say stuff like that. And at the end, I'm going to block all these fake accounts for good. I just want to unblock them to see what their problem is with me and to see if they actually have enough courage to come in here and say something. Which obviously they do, but they want to take away their messages. Nick Welch, you have anything else to say? I know that's not the real you. Because I've asked the real Nick Welch, and he doesn't go in people's streams like that anymore. So, Nick Welch, you got anything else to say? This is your last day to speak, and then after all the trolls speak today, they're getting blocked for good. I just unblocked them to see what they have to say and see what their problems are. Nick Welch, you have anything else to say? I want to know why you come and harass people, and I want to know why you use Nick Welch's name to come in here and harass people, because I know that's not the real Nick Welch. So that's two questions. I want to know what I ever did to you, and I know who you are behind the account. I have a few ideas of who it could be. So I want to know why you use people's pictures and come in here and pretend like it's the real Nick Welch. It's not. The real Nick Welch wouldn't talk like that. I think Nick Welch got scared because he's not saying anything. See, that's what they do. They're act so tough behind the screen, but they won't face you in the real world. That's how they are. I'm waiting, Nick. Speak now, or forever hold your peace, because this is the last day for the trolls to speak, and then I'll take them out for good. I just unblocked them because I want to see what they have to say. And I don't talk about trolls all the time. That's another point you got wrong. I don't talk about that all the time. If you go back through my streams, you'll see that that's not all I talk about. I talk about many different things on here. I just don't talk about trolls. That's ridiculous. But I'm glad you came in here and said something. That's a lie. Because that's definitely not true. Definitely not true. But anyway, back to what I was saying before he came in here. I'll still wait for you to leave another message, Nick. I'm excited to hear what you have another lie you have to say. So I'll wait for you. You know, I got a lot of time here. Because nobody on this channel has said anything about you or anybody else. We just try to come on here and have a good time. So that's all I'm trying to do is have a good time on here. Obviously, people have different ideas on here, that's fine. But yeah, like I was saying, you know, it takes a long time to do all the good work, you know, especially doing a kitchen. So that's good. I'm glad you finishing that up, Dave, today. That's hard work. So that's good. Feels good to do hard work. And get things done that need to be done. Let me back up to 3 people. I'm still waiting for Nick Welch to tell me what his problem is. Why he comes in here and says that about people. You know, I'm really interested. I'm back. My phone keeps ringing. Oh, yeah, I hear you, Dave. Life is busy sometimes. Yeah, I was just saying how you were getting your kitchen. Your kitchen's almost done, so I appreciate. Or, that's good. It's good to do hard work. It makes you feel good to get hard work done. You know. So I'm happy for you that you're getting that done. We got 2 likes. I appreciate that. Somebody just gave me another thumbs up. I appreciate that. We got 4 people in here. If there's any trolls, this is your last day to speak, and then I'm gonna block you guys for good. I just unblocked everybody to see what they have to say, and plus they give me watch time, so I also appreciate that. You know, and it's a good day because I got a moderator in here, so it's a good day to do it. So, you know, everybody's welcome to speak. As long as they're not weird in the chat and say weird stuff, they're welcome to say what they need to say. Painted all night today. I am wrapping. Painted all night today. I'm ripping outdoors and getting ready for the new glass grill. Oh, that sounds good, Dave. Yeah, ripping out the doors is sounds like the fun part. You know, picking out the doors. I've done that before. Well, that's good, Dave. Hopefully your grill comes in today, your last grill. That's a good thing to have, having a grill. You know, I don't know what I would do without our grill. I'm so used to it cooking out in the summer and stuff. It's grill's a good thing to have. I recommend it for everybody that can get one. Well, that's good. I'm happy. I'm happy for you that you're getting a new kitchen. I really am. That's a good feeling to get everything in order and get everything brand new. That's really good. Happy to hear it. Yeah, me and my dad are still cutting down trees. It's hard work. It's dangerous work, but we're doing it. Not too big trees though. It's scary because you got to have everything you need to put the door back. Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, that's guess that's not the really fun part then. Taking out the door might be, but yeah. Yeah, hopefully everything will work out with that. I'm sure you'll be able to get them back on, you know. And it's just hard to get them back on. I see what you're saying, because some doors have more than two hinges. Some of them have three, which is crazy. Mainly those fireproof doors, or not the fire resistant doors, like the ones that they have at schools. Those are the ones that are really hard to get on, I would say, because they have three hinges. It's crazy. But I'm sure you'll be able to get everything the way you like it. It's just hard work, especially doing a whole new kitchen by yourself. That's good that you can do that, because I know I wouldn't be able to do that. So, that's good that you're able to do that. It's better than having to pay for somebody to have to come and do it. You can do it all yourself. It still costs money, but it costs less. You still got to buy stuff, for your kitchen. But I'm happy for you that you're getting that all done. That sounds like a good thing. Yeah, like I said before, it's good to replace everything every um couple years. 5 6 years. It's good to get everything replace everything because things start wearing out after that time. It seems like. So it's good that you're getting everything that you need done. That way you don't have to worry about it. You know, in in the years to come. Painted two walls a sky blue last night. Oh, that's definitely a good color. I like that. I'm sure that looks really good. Wow, that's nice. Yeah, blue's a nice color to have on walls. We have wood walls here, but I've seen what blue walls look like before. They look pretty nice, so I'm sure that looks really good. I would definitely show it when you were done. That I'm sure a lot of people would like that. Because that's definitely a good color to have on the wall. I mean, if you wanted to, you could. I would definitely show that on my channel if I got a new kitchen, and definitely if we got the walls painted that color. That's definitely a nice color, really nice color. I think it's funny though, how that Nick Welch account erased his message. That just shows you there that they know it's a lie. And I know that account's still lurking in here, but that's all right. So I appreciate the watch time. I really do. I really do. I think it's interesting what they have to say because they all they do is lie through their teeth. But that's all right. I'm not worried about it. I'm just on here to have a good time and see how everyone's doing, and you know, talk about my life as well and what I'm doing. But that just happens on YouTube. It is what it is. But yeah, I would, if you wanted to, Dave, you should definitely show that when you're done on YouTube. That would, I mean, not too much where you live, but to show your kitchen being done, that would look nice on YouTube. Um, and show all your hard work that you did. It's good to, feels good to show that to people, all the hard work. When I'm done with when we're done with this project, I'll show you guys next year when we get this all cleared out in the front. This project that we're doing. Um, we're going to pay some people to come and remove everything. They're going to need big vehicles, though, heavy equipment to take up the rocks and everything. And there's a lot of trees on this side, especially. So I'm going to show you guys not too much where I live next year, but I'm going to show you from the front yard where all the grass will be. I'll show you what it looks like. I'll show you what the finished product looks like. It'll look really nice. I mean, we'll still have some trees on this side over here where I'm pointing over here because that's where that's where the neighbor's trees are, but all ours will be gone, which will look really nice. There's nothing special about Nick. He's just a big mouth that thinks he's a preacher. Lots of jail people act like that, all hot air. Exactly. He's nothing special. You're right. He's a convict, and then he sits there and pretends like he's a preacher. He's not a preacher. I mean, that's so boring. I've seen his live streams before of talking about God. That's so boring, and that's why he had to start talking about everybody else because his content's so boring. And he's a convict. He's a convict. He doesn't fool me. No, me neither. And he's gonna come in here and tell me like I'm Tina. No, I'm not. She's just sticking up for her family because of what you fools have said about her. And now we got 5 people, so it might start getting interesting. I'm ready to see how this is gonna pan out. Yeah, he doesn't fool me either, Dave, and I know that's not the real account. And even if it is, he's pathetic. Coming in here doing that. Tina's just sticking up for her family. The stuff you got going on with Doug and all them, that's on you. That's stuff you guys have started. Me personally, I think it's pathetic. A bunch of middle-aged men fighting on YouTube about nothing. As long as he cares well for his kids, that's all that matters. I respect that. Well, that's true, Dave. I respect that too, but I don't really like what he's been doing on here lately. I don't like Doug or him really. I think they're both childish, and that's my opinion. I have the right to my own opinion. I mean, I don't think it's right to drag everybody on YouTube into it. Because it's not. It's family drama that should not be on YouTube. There's some things that should be on YouTube and there's other things that shouldn't be. And that's one of the things that shouldn't be on YouTube, all that family drama, because nobody really cares about it. Because they have their own stuff going on. They don't need to hear other people's business and other people's problems that they're having. But yeah, as long as he cares for his kids, that's all that matters. But, he's been in and out of jail his whole life, apparently. So he's a convict. And he's not a preacher. He just pretends like he is. It's not right. It's not appropriate to do on YouTube as far as I'm concerned. But hey, that's on them. Like I said, as of now, we got 5 people. So if we got any trolls in that 5 people, I'd love to hear from you to speak. Because this will be the last day. All trolls are welcome to speak today. And then that's it. Spew your lies now. Because we're ready. Wonder what he did to get in trouble. I don't know what he did. He never said. That's kind of suspicious. Guess he has something to hide. But multiple people have said he's been in jail, and he said it himself, so in my opinion, that's need for suspicion, if you ask me. But I don't know what he's been arrested for. He's never said it. Nobody's ever told me, so keep my wife and kids out of your mouth. You don't want me to pull up. Bring it. Bring it, Nick. And I know that's not the real you. I'll talk about whoever I want on my channel. Pull up. I'm waiting for you. Come on, I'm waiting. You're going to threaten me? All right, pull up. If you know my address, pull up. I'm waiting for you. I'll beat you right to the curb. The missing cat is what bothers me. Exactly. Shut up, convict. Exactly. Pull up. I'm waiting. I've told you people I would meet you anywhere in Hartford. because that's where you think I live. So give me a time and place, bitch boy, and I'll meet you there. Well, I'm glad he's giving me watch time and views. He really thinks he scares me. He doesn't. I don't really care. Because I won't call the police. I won't. I handle my own business like a man. I don't run away from people. That's where what you trolls got mistaken about us on this channel. And I'm not talking about your wife and kids. But if I wanted to, I could. But I'm not like that. But last time I checked, this is my channel, so I'll talk about whoever I want. And if you don't like it, go somewhere else. Yeah, he doesn't fool me either, Dave. He's just pathetic. And I know that's the fake Nick Welch account, but whoever that is, I'll be waiting for you. Next person he robs, I hope they let him have it. Exactly. That would be interesting. I think he's going to be going to jail again, to be honest with you. If they have proof of what they did to that cat, if he killed that cat, he will be going to jail. That's animal cruelty. And he acts so tough. If that let's just say that it is the real him. If that's the real him, he just sits behind a screen and talks. I've been telling him for months, if he has a problem with me, give me a time and place, and me and my dad will be there, and we'll handle things. But they're not willing to do that because they're pathetic. Because they know exactly what will happen. And that's why they refuse to meet up with anybody. They say they want to, but then they back out. I mean, it's crazy. But I'm waiting, Nick. Anywhere in Hartford, I'll meet you there. Because I know that's not the real Nick Welch account, but whoever it is, you really think you're really tough. You're not. Because you keep retracting your messages. When I say something on somebody's video, if I have a problem with them, I leave my message up there so they know that it's coming from me. People like that take down their messages. That shows you that they're scared. They got something to hide. Two of my best friends are 1%, or they're the real thing. Oh, they are? That's cool. So that's the real Nick Welch account? Or do you not know? I'm just letting him speak today, and then I'm going to block him after this stream's over because I don't have time for it. I just unblocked him to see what he had to say because I think it's pretty crazy what they have to say. And plus, I also unblocked him because it gives me watch time and, views when they come in here and do this kind of stuff. So I'm giving him one more day to give me all that watch time, and then I'm going to take him out. Bike club leaders. Oh, I never heard of them, Dave. That sounds pretty cool. I don't see him. You don't see him? The fake Nick Welch account? Yeah, because he retracted all his messages. That shows you what kind of people they are. And I try to stay away from drama on my channel, but you see now, this is what they do. They bring drama to my channel. But I think it's great because all it does is it helps me build my channel because people see that that's not the real thing, and they'll come over here and see that's not the real thing. See, I got 5 people in here right now because of it. So I appreciate getting the people because of them, even if they're fake. And the people that are messing with Dalton, I know there's probably some in here right now. You guys need to leave him alone. You really do. Until he does something to me or anybody else, you need to leave him alone. Because all I've seen from him is a nice person. And you're not going to run me off. Nobody's going to run me off the platform telling me to pull up or anything. I don't really care. But we got 5 people. I'd love to see some more trolls, because if you have any problems, I'll debunk all the lies here so people know that it's not true. Yeah, I'll have to look up that channel, Dave. I never heard of that. I might have heard of it over the summer, but I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. Yeah, that sounds like an interesting channel, Dave. If they're probably nice, which is good. Most of the people on are nice, but you got to watch out for people like Nick and Doug and all those kind of people that cause problems. Those are the kind of people I watch out for anyway. But I'm glad they've been leaving you alone, Dave. Not coming in here talking about you, because the first time we unblocked the trolls, they came in here talking about you. So it's not a channel; it's a real motorcycle gang. Oh wow, that's cool. I thought it was a channel. Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's probably good that you can't see what Nick is saying, because it's very rude. But that's pretty cool. Motorcycling. I like seeing, or in the summer around here we see a lot of motorcycles going by and stuff. I like seeing all the people out on bikes. I think it's cool. It's dangerous, but it's cool. It really is. I like seeing all the nice bikes. The bikes look nice. They really do. Motorcycles look really nice, especially Harleys. I like those kind of motorcycles. Let them talk. I got a real life with my real estate business and buildings. Exactly. Let them talk. They can't. They're pathetic. They don't even have jobs themselves. So it's pathetic. It just shows you what kind of people they are. They're willing to talk that garbage, but they don't even do anything all day. They don't have jobs. They don't have anything. And I give you credit for that, Dave, that you have that business that's successful. It's really successful to have that kind of business, and it's good. I'm glad you have your own life, and it's big improvement from all these other people that don't have jobs and just talk off their asses all day. So, I mean, it is what it is. Nick Welch hasn't told me where to pull up yet. I'm still waiting. He's not gonna, because he doesn't have the balls to. And that's not the real him anyway, so. And that's why I unblocked him, because I like to let him talk, let him have at it, because I'm stubborn. I'm not going to leave the platform, and if I delete all my videos, I would still be here, I just wouldn't have any videos. They're not going to completely run me off. Dave is broke. No, he isn't, Dave. You're broke, because all you do is sit on your fat ass all day, doing nothing. What's that say about you? Dave is broke. That's a joke. What a joke. Dave has a real life, unlike some of you other people on here, like you, Nick Welch. So I'm not worried about you. You're not going to bother me. I'm just going to point out your lies and your manipulation. That's all I'm going to do. I've never said anything about you, Nick Welch, if that is the real you. Never said anything about you until you came in here starting harassing me. So if you think you scare me, you're wrong. I've been through worse on YouTube before, so I'm not worried about it. And I'm glad you're making your smart comments now, because this will be the last day you can, because then I'm going to block you permanently, because we don't have time for it. But I did, because I want the watch time, and I appreciate you coming in here so I can point out the lies so people know what's true and what's not true. We had 5 people, and I pointed out a bunch of lies that you guys have said about me that is not true. So I'm not worried about it. Neither is Dave. Neither is anybody that comes on this channel is worried about what you have to say, Nick, of all people. They're not worried about what you have to say, what Isaac has to say, what Doug has to say, any of them. We don't care. We have our own lives and our own. We just come on here to have fun and have a good time and take out the people that don't need to be in here. That's all we do. So, enjoy yourself, Nick. You really don't scare me. You don't. And nor do you scare anybody on YouTube. Because everybody else, a lot of other people are successful, and I give them credit for that. The people that do have jobs, and even if I don't like some of the people that I don't like have jobs, but I still give them credit. Even after some of the stuff people have said about me, I still give them credit because at least they're doing something. It's important to do stuff with your life instead of sitting and doing nothing and living off of other people. It's, when at least me and a lot of the people that come on this channel do stuff all day. They don't just sit around. You do see me sitting when I stream, but that's the only time. I don't sit in front of the computer all day. I do other things. So, saying that people are broke and stuff, that's not right because it's not true. If you can, how about prove it? If he is, prove it. Show the proof. Word of mouth is not proof. You're just talking. It's not proof. So if he is, show the proof. He's not. I guarantee it. Because there's no proof. It's not true. And if there was proof, it would all be fake. Because all the other proof, people have put out hasn't been true. It's all true. It isn't. Then put up the proof. I'm waiting. Where's the proof there, Nick? Where's the proof? It's not true. I guarantee it's not true. But I know it is true that you live off your father, Nick, and you sit and you do nothing all day. I respect you. You take care of your kids, but you don't do anything all day. Nothing. From what I've seen, you've done nothing. All summer long, you've talked about everybody. All summer. And you're saying that that's all I do? And that's not all I do. I've sat here and had a drama-free channel all summer, except for a few occasions. So I want to know, where's the proof? Nick, show me the proof. If he is, show me the proof. I want to see it. Because it's not true. I guarantee it, because there's no proof. You can't show the proof because you don't have it. And the fact that you keep retracting all your messages, that just shows me who you are. I know who that is behind the account. There's only a few people that do that and that retract their messages like that. But what I really want to know before I do block you at the end of the stream, Nick, what's your problem with me? Why do you come in here harassing me? What do I have to do with your Doug drama, so to speak? What do I have to do with that? I haven't said a word about it. Because I don't support the man, I don't support you, and I don't support anything to do with your family. And I'm still waiting on a time and place to meet up, like you said in your other message. That's my questions. What's your problem with me? It's the main reason I unblocked you. I want to know, whoever that is behind that account, I want to know what your problem is with me. And I know it's crazy to talk to troll accounts. Not a lot of YouTubers do it, but I think it's important because it shows you who people really are. It really does. I think more people should do it like I do it. Because it shows you people's mindsets and how people are. So, feel free to answer those questions, Nick. Like I said, this is your last day to run your mouth on this channel. Whatever you do on your own channel is on you. But that's my questions. If you need me to repeat my questions that I just asked you, let me know. But me and Dave aren't worried about you. He's just here because he supports my channel, and I find that he doesn't care about what you have to say. So it is what it is. It really is. It is what it is. Even if I had nobody here, they would all be watching anyway. So, we're not worried about it. But, all the 4 people in here right now, that some of them are lurking, some of them are talking, I appreciate it. I really do. Because it's all watch time at the end of the day, and that's not what I do it for. I do it to talk to other people that have brains, and all the people on here that I accept have common sense, because I don't talk to people like you, Nick, that don't exhibit common sense. Because the thing is, I just don't have time for it. But we got 4 people, If there's anybody in that group that doesn't like me, let me know why, because I would like to know. I really would. When I've just been sitting here drama free. This was a scheduled thing to unblock all the trolls. I just didn't do it overnight because I'm not like that. So I'm not going to have people harassed anymore because of me. Because I'm not like that. People don't realize it. Some people don't realize it. I am here. Just cut the door out. All right, Dave. I appreciate you're still here. Yeah, I understand you're busy, but I do appreciate you being here. It's interesting to see what this Nick account has to say. It really is. And the fact that I don't like Doug is because, is because of what you said. Not that I believe what the real Nick Welch said about him, but I know this is not the real Nick Welch account, so. But the fact that troll accounts like this are harassing Tina, she's never done anything from what I've seen. I haven't seen her do anything. She's blocked me, but I still don't have a problem until she says something about me. So, I don't think she would like her name being brought up in here, Nick Welch. So that message you took before probably has already been screenshotted and sent to her, just to let you know. Because her people don't take too kindly to people like you talking about her like that, especially after the operation she went through. I'm just letting you know. And I hope they did send it to her, because that's more proof for her to take to court when she takes you fools to court that keep talking about her and trying to contact her underage son on Instagram. So I'm just letting you know that there. That has nothing to do with me either. I'm just letting you know. I hope for your sake that nobody was in here screenshotting that, because they're going to trace the IP addresses of all these fake accounts after this whole virus thing is over, because they're done with it. The police departments are done with it. People on YouTube are done with it, and it's getting old. It's illegal and it's childish. I'm just letting you know that, Nick Welch. I know that's not the real you, but whoever it is, I'm letting you know. I got to call you Nick Welch because that's what I see, but I just, let everybody know for the record, I know for a fact that's not the real Nick Welch, but I'm going to say the name that's in here, but I know it's not really him at the end of the day. And, yeah, so I'm definitely hoping they send that screenshot to her before you erase that message before there, Nick. But I'm still waiting for the proof there, Nick, that Dave is broke. Like you said, I'm still waiting for that. It's because you don't have any proof. That's the thing. But, if you say it, you should prove it anyway. Because I don't say anything without proving it first. I've never said anything about, for example, I don't want to mention her on my channel because I don't want any drama. Well, I won't go there. Never mind. I don't want any problems. I shouldn't go there just because of this fake account. But, I'll just say I've never said anything about people that I haven't seen or proven myself. But, if there's proof out there, then show it. Otherwise, it's not true. That's just how common sense works in the real world. And I go by the real world. I don't go by YouTube world. I do things how the real world works for me. So, it's interesting to see. I would really like to know, Nick Welch, what your problem is with me. Because I haven't mentioned you or anybody on this channel. So, I would really enjoy for you to answer that question. And what's your problem with Dave as well? He could have said something about you, but it was probably deserved if he did. And I might have before too, but guess what? It was probably deserved. But I want to know what your problem now is, Nick Welch. Especially with me. What if I said to offend you? For you to come in here and talk crap like that? But that's my question. And we'll wait for an answer. I got plenty of time here. It's only 11:42. Well, hopefully you can get that door back on, Dave. I know you told me it's hard if you don't have all the pieces, but hopefully it does. I'm sure it will. I'm sure you'll be able to get it. Since you were able to done your whole kitchen on your own, I'm sure you can get that done too. That will be good. Yeah, I know you're still watching. I'm glad you are. See what this dude has to say here about the troll situation that he's complaining about. Whatever that is. So pretty much he admitted that he's a troll, so that's good to hear. At least he's admitting to it. Because he says all I talk about is trolls, and he's a troll, so I guess he's calling himself a troll. That's pretty dumb. But that's fine. I'm still waiting for an answer to my question. What's your problem with me? And if you have any other crap to talk it now. Knock yourself out. Because this is the last day for all trolls to do it, so after today, every troll that comes in will continue to block. But, because we try to be fair on this channel and even let the trolls speak. That just shows you how we are as a channel. I wouldn't say it's big enough to be a community yet, but I would say a channel, This just shows you what kind of channel it is. It's you let everybody speak. So, let me know, Nick. And, this is probably more people in the chat that I can hold than you can, Nick. 3. I've had 6 before. It seemed, when you went live, you didn't have much. So, just shows you kind of people are out there on YouTube. I think this is how I'll do it. If I know other trolls come in here today, I think Nick Welch has his chance to speak today, and he spoke, I guess. So after this stream, I'll block him before I end this stream. And then if any, I'll do it one by one. When more trolls come in, I'll give them the chance to speak. And we'll do it every day until every single one is blocked. And they'll be blocked for good. I think that's how I'll do it. I got to go. The door is complete. Gone now. Hold on. I got to go. The door is completely gone now. All right, Dave. I appreciate you coming in. I think I'm going to stay on here for a few more minutes and see what this trash has to say. But I do appreciate you coming in, and sorry it was a little drama, but we got to do this sometimes to, because I need to see what they have to say. because I think it's pretty interesting, and the watch time, like you said. So I appreciate you coming in, Dave, and Dalton, if you're still watching, I appreciate you being here too. Um, you know, so Dave, thanks for coming in, and I hope to see you next time. Really do appreciate you coming in, and if Redneck goes on tonight, I'll be in there. Just tell Redneck about this Nick Welch account, because I don't know if it'll follow me over there or not. So I appreciate you coming in, Dave, and I hope you have a great day. I really do. And I do appreciate all the support from you and everybody else. So thanks for coming in. All right, Nick Welch. You have anything to say? Because I might wrap it up myself if you don't. You have anything else to say, Nick, or should I wrap it up? You let me know. Because I'm going to block you right before I end this stream. So you have anything else to say? And we still got 3 people, so. We still got 3 people, so does any of the 3 people in here have anything else to talk about? Including Nick Welch account? If not, I'm going to wrap this up myself. Well, I'm glad we got a lot of people in here today, even though half of them were lurkers. I think the really only real people that we got were Dave, but guess that's all right. Doesn't bother me any. But Nick Welch, you got any other garbage to say before I wrap this up and block you for good? I'm waiting. Well, I guess you don't, so you know what I'll do? I think I'm going to take you out, Nick, and I hope you have a good life, and I'm still waiting for where you want me to meet you. I'll meet you anywhere. Can be in Kentucky for all I care. But goodbye, Nick. Have a nice life. And you're gone. All right, Nick Welch. There, you're blocked now. You had your time to speak and you decided not to, so bye, Nick Welch. I hope you have a good life, and I pray that you get a life. And all the other, if any of the other trolls want to come in a few next days, you can come in and say what you have to say, and I'll block the rest of the trolls too. So, we got to do this. We got to let them talk and talk their garbage so people have more proof when they take these fools to court when all this virus is over. So, Dave, thanks for coming in. Dalton, thanks for coming in. I really appreciate all the support, and even the trolls. I appreciate you coming in. And if you see my name in a chat and you think it's, and you don't know if it's me or not, you message me and tell me, and I'll tell you if it's me or not. So I hope everybody has a nice day. Stay safe, and as always, peace. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you, mods, for all your hard work. Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Dalton, and for all the trolls. I appreciate that watch time. I appreciate you too. So we'll talk with you soon, guys. Have a nice day.